Hey there everyone, my name's Chris, welcome back. I haven't done a gear review for a while, so I wanted to take a look at something today that I think is really worth sort of recommending to all you guys out there. Something that's going to be useful, something I've tested out, I've put put it through the ringer a bit. I know it's high quality and it's from a brand that I trust. So we're going to take a little look today at the CG Mesh Hat Raw from Mil-Spec. Now I picked this up a while back actually, had it for some time now, but I wanted to make sure that I'd put it through its paces and basically used it in an environment where the qualities of the design would really come into their own. Now, being a baseball cap, which is obviously largely constructed from a mesh material, it's got a peak. This is something that's designed for the heat and for the sun. You're not going to be wearing this in the winter. So I went over to the States back in May. I took a carbine weapons and manipulation course, 2 days, Falcon Operations Group. Got through about 1,000 rounds. It was at Prado Olympic Shooting Park, California, just outside Los Angeles, and it was pretty warm there. This was May, so you're not talking the height of the summer, but obviously California, it's a hot state. I sweated that much, but all the way across here, there was actually, it come through, even with how thick this material is, just at this point here where the bill meets the rest of the cap, this sweat came all the way through that. So, it was a physically active course that we did. I was wearing this for the whole 2 days. And I've used it other times than that as well, but that was the main tester for it, like I say. That California sun, the combat shirt I was wearing on the day, I had my Velcro on the sleeves obviously, and where I had some other Mil-Spec Monkey patches on, it actually bleached the Velcro around the patches, and when I took the patch off there was a shadow where the Velcro was still the darker colour. So that goes to show you, I couldn't tell you what the temperature was, but it was certainly probably hotter than even the hottest day that we would get here in England in the summer.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Go!
So let's look at the CG hat itself. Mil-Spec Monkey have been doing these for a while, and they come in 4 variants. This is the CG Mesh Hat Raw, and it's obviously this variant has the mesh back area. You can get the deluxe version of this, and that comes with little pouches on either side that hold the Mil-Spec Monkey Retracto earplugs. So when you're wearing the cap, you've got little thingies just on each side of your head, directly above your ears, and when you need ear pro, you just pull them down, put them in, and you sort it. The other 2 versions are you can just get the standard CG Raw hat, which has conventional material all the way around. But this one, I find it's always best to go, because I tend to run hot, if that makes sense. I don't do so well in the really hot climates, so I tend to go with the gear that's going to keep me the coolest. Hence I went for this version. Construction wise, Mil-Spec Monkey, what they do, they take as you can see, it's a flex fit hat. I love these things, really good. Just sit so comfortably on the head, and they fit a wide range of sizes. They take the top stud out, they replace that with a 2x2 inch field of loop Velcro. So obviously, for all the super cool guys, you're going to be putting your IR reflector tab on there. I'm not, so I'm just going to, put Monkey's face there. So when there's helicopters looking down at me, they can see a little simian friend. Other Velcro areas, you've got a 4x3 inch field on the front here. A lot of people are going to run flags on here, some sort of nationality identification, and you've still got a little space up there above most flag patches to put something else if you need to. And on the back, you've got a 5.5 by 1 inch strip for a name tape, and then a 3x3 inch square just for whatever else you might need. So for example, on the front, again, for all those super cool guys there, they want to show that elite operators, they're going to want to make sure everyone knows that, so they can put something like that on the front, and that fits nicely. You've got the image and the wording over the top there. And then for the back, for all those guys that are, you're out on some military exercise, you've been awake for 3 days and it's the middle of the night and you're guarding some sandbag replacement or some crap like that. like from there, then you can express your feelings about that to your buddies through one of those patches. And you can stick that on your head, and you're good to go. The good thing about this is you've got plenty of Velcro, enough to put plenty of patches on there that you might actually need, or if you just want to be funny, without having a whole head that's just covered in Velcro. Because one, that's just going to have loads of shit stick to it, and it's not going to be very comfortable in the heat. Stitching wise, they've done a brilliant job. One thing they've done that I've not seen from any other sort of tactical type baseball cap is how they've actually sewn down the edges of the Velcro. If you're looking closely here, they've actually gone crisscross over the sides of it, so you physically cannot like get your nail under that to snag on it. If I compare that to, this is the Arc'teryx BAC. See, if any of you know about Arc'teryx, they're supposed to be top of the line, etc, etc. This is a very sort of comparable cap to the Mil-Spec Monkey. It's a sort of a mesh at the back, flex fit. But if you look on here, you can snag on that easily. It's just that those little things that I find are different with a Mil-Spec Monkey product. They don't release a lot of things, but when they do, they get them right. And that, to me, is a company that I think is quite impressive in terms of gear manufacture. So going back to the mesh hat, as I say, it's really well stitched. Got enough Velcro without too much. Now, when I was using it in that California heat, running around, shooting, getting all kinds of weird positions, jumping up and down, all that sort of stuff. I found this mesh pack to be absolute lifesaver. It was really cool, brilliant airflow, just works so well in that strong sunlight. The good thing about it is you see a lot of these sort of, in terms of just normal civvy kit, you see a lot of these hats, and this actual fabric back here will be almost like a plastic, and it's just not good. It's brittle, it wears down, it breaks really quickly. This stuff it's a proper, fabric mesh. It's really flexible, it's really comfortable. It doesn't have any of that brittleness to it. As I say, it wicks sweat away from your head just really quickly. Obviously, one of the main areas you sweat's up your forehead here, or certainly I do anyway. And it does a great job. The hat itself, it absorbs it onto the headband here, and all the rest just evaporates away from your brain space up there. The back here, you've got a lanyard loop, a little bit of paracord. So in the event you're strolling around, you've got your cap on, and then whatever it is you're doing, you're suddenly like, oh shit, I need ballistic head protection, or you can just clip down a little carabiner on your gear somewhere, and you're not going to lose it. It's good to go. You can pick these up from the Mil-Spec Monkey store. Probably a few other retailers will carry them as well. Google will sort that all out for you. I will put a link to the Mil-Spec Monkey website directly down in the description below. They come in small/medium and large, extra large. I've got the small medium here because my brain isn't very big, I guess. And you can get the mesh version, just comes in this colour. This is Loden. If you've never heard of that before, well, that's what it is. It's sort of greenish. It's somewhere in between olive drab and khaki or coated brown. It's a pretty universal multi-cam sort of colour. It's going to work in most places. The non-mesh version you can get in black, you can get in multi-cam, you can get in a sort of khaki tan, and you can get in a Loden. I like this Loden. I wish more companies did kit in this sort of colour. It works really well in those sorts of environments. And that's about it. That is the CG mesh hat raw from Mil-Spec Monkey. Really good product. It served me well when I've used it. So check out the link below, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and keep up with the channel, check out the link to the Facebook page below. I'll see you next time.